Hello everybody, I am with Rachel Summerscales and Rebecca Luff, both of whom are facilitators for the CommunitySpaces project, working with Groundwork UK and the Big Lottery Fund. Thanks for joining us. Rachel, where are you based?
I'm based up near Manchester in the northwest.
And Rebecca?
And I'm based in Brighton in the southeast.
Okay, you've both had a chance, amongst the facilitators, you're amongst the first to manage to get projects through to completion. So, Rebecca, tell me about what you've managed to get finished and done.
Well, we've just completed a fantastic playground in a village called Rogate in Hampshire. I last week went to a fabulous launch party where hundreds of local children cut the tape and zoomed into the playground, had a fantastic time. Really worthwhile project. The group that put it together were fabulous. How much of my support they really needed, I don't know. But we worked really well together, and it took about 6 months to put the project together. It's resulted in a fabulous playground, which was much needed. The community came together in this amazing event last week, and it's been a fantastic success. Really pleased.
Rachel?
Well, I was quite pleased to get the first CommunitySpaces project
Well done.
and we have completed, and it was it was a bit different than quite a lot of the other projects I've worked on. So it was some wildlife lodges, which are actually ponds, which was new to me because I'd never heard them called lodges before, but there you go, which are sort of filled in gravel pits. And it's just been done with all new paths, all new fencing, so it's all been shut off because it was a lot of fly tipping on there. So it's all cleaned up and it looks really good. And unfortunately the launch doesn't sound as good as Rebecca's launch because it rained and it was really windy and the marquee nearly blew away and we were all shivering on this pond dipping platform for a picture. But it was good to just sort of cut the ribbon and get it's the first project through.
And where was that based?
That's in Accrington. And it's the lodges, the ponds, are in the middle of an estate, so it's quite an unusual setup actually.
So what do you think you're learning at the moment? What lessons are sticking in your mind?
For the CommunitySpaces, I think the facilitating is a lot more for me about working with the people rather than the projects. I'm finding a lot of my groups, it's sort of smoothing over maybe some power struggles perhaps within the group.
You mean relationship issues?
Relationships, yeah. And some of my groups have had real problems with illness and things like that, and it's sort of been seeing them through that and trying to keep the application process moving on when it's obviously not the highest priority in their lives, but we've got there.
Rebecca?
For me, many of my groups, Rogate would be one example, haven't had any experience of putting a lottery application together before. And it's, that's quite a barrier for them psychologically. And what I've found is that by working through what needs to be done and working with the people who, mostly are, have lots of life skills, if not professional skills to bring, it's building their confidence and bringing out what they need to do. So it really is facilitating in the true sense of the word.
And if people are going to get the most out of people like you two, how would you want to encourage groups to use you and exploit you, and what do you want? You smile at the word exploit, but they're sort of there to be used, aren't you?
Yes, we are. Yeah. I think to just keep asking questions and keep working on the project, keep working on the application form, and keep bouncing those back to and fro. And I find that's the best process really for getting the best out of me, for keeping the project rolling, for keeping motivation going. Yeah.
Rachel?
I think when sometimes come up against a big problem like getting the landowner permission and slip signed, which for one of my groups was a huge problem, and it was the last thing that they needed for the whole application, and it was just sort of an afternoon of actually phoning the council and everybody getting behind it, and I think just having the support from us to say, right, come on, we can do this together, and we actually got the form signed and in the post, and then it was like, whew, it's done. So yeah, really exploit us, use us, yeah, call us, nag us.
Well, brilliant. Thank you very much. Good luck with the rest of your projects. Rebecca and Rachel, thank you.
Thank you.